When multiplying monomials, you keep your base the same and add your exponents, as long as your bases are the same. So if you have x to the third, x times x to the second, the rule says I can simply say that it's going to be x to the 3 plus 2, excuse me, which is x to the fifth. The reason this works is if you expand out x to the third, you'll get x times x times x, and then you're multiplying that by x to the second, which is x times x. You have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x's. So that becomes x to the fifth. So in this second example, you have x to the second, x to the second times x to the fifth times x. What a lot of students see here is they'll say, oh, okay, well that's x to the second, so 2 plus 5. And they'll say, all right, my final answer is x to the seventh. But when you have this x here, this has an exponent of 1. So what you need to do is you need to say, oh, okay, so it's x to the second plus x to the fifth and x to the first. So 5 and 2 is 7 plus 1 is 8. So it's a total of x to the eighth. In this last example here, you want to multiply everything. So you're going to add your exponents, but you need to look in here. We have our coefficients. So we have 3 and negative 2. So I can rewrite this using my commutative property because everything's multiplication. And I can say, all right, well, 3 times negative 2, and I can kind of put like terms together, times x squared times x to the third times y squared times y to the fifth. Okay, so 3 times negative 2 gives me the negative 6. X squared times x to the third gives me x to the fifth. Y squared times y to the fifth gives me y to the seventh. When you're doing this, you can simply look and say, all right, well, I have x to the third right here, or excuse, not x to the third. I have 3, and I have negative 2. So 3 times negative 2 gives me negative 6. And then I have x squared, x to the third, which gives me x to the fifth. And then I have y squared, y to the fifth, which gives me y to the seventh. So when multiplying monomials, you keep your bases the same, and you simply add your exponents.